No matter how they toss the dice, it has to be the only one for me is you, and you and me, so happy together. And I will call you up, invest a dime, and say you belong to me. Ease my mind, imagine how the world would be so very fine, so happy together. You and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it has to be the only one for you. So happy together. Happy together. Happy together. So 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 happy together. Happy together. Happy together. So happy together. Happy together. So happy together. Happy together. So happy together. Say happy Boom. By the way, sorry you guys, I don't think that there's one ear that's probably not working. One thing I should have mentioned actually is this will sound really good in headphones. I guess that's pretty obvious. I'm wearing headphones because I want to hear everything that I'm doing really clearly so I can make the best loops for you. And hopefully that's coming through pretty good. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. There's a few people logged on now. That's awesome. So, are we good? Yeah, it wasn't working, and now it is working. Maybe that's just your computer. But yeah, basically, welcome you guys. Session number 3. I feel like last time it was almost a complete disaster. I lost a lot of my train of thought, but I persevered, and with the help of you guys egging me on, and yeah, basically I got through. I tried 3 times, and on the 3rd time, I think I started with the jungle, and it worked. So hopefully this time it's working as well. As you can probably hear, haven't been very well in the throat the last week or so. I actually wanted to do another Facebook Live session last week, but I didn't end up doing that because I was not well enough to speak and to sing and stuff. So hopefully you like that cover. It was that was called "So Happy Together," and it was written by the Turtles. There's a group back in the 60s, I think. I'm not really too familiar with the Turtles. I think they were a kind of a throw-together group by a major, kind of pop record label back then. And yeah, but if anybody knows anything about the Turtles, drop a thing there. Drop some kind of sentence so people can read. But yeah, I've been pretty busy in the last 2 weeks. As I said, I really wanted to make a Facebook Live video last week, but anyway, so it's kind of working out fortnightly, which is really good. It gives me a chance to show you a bunch of fresh new things, and yeah, also, I don't know, I want to build this thing. I don't want to just go hard at it and do as many as I can in a short space of time. I want it to be progressive, and I want my music to grow, and I want you guys to kind of help me with the journey. So I have one really big piece of news this week, actually, and that is that basically I've got a YouTube channel. Yeah, YouTube channel. I'm now married to YouTube. I don't know how good or not good that is, but I'm married to YouTube, and yeah, it's Andy V Music is my YouTube channel name, and I've got a really cool new clip to there that's up there. It's a little kind of liquid jungle jam thing that I did in a place called the Night Cat in Melbourne, in Fitzroy. For those who have been to Melbourne and know the coolness of the inner north side of the city, there's a great venue called the Night Cat, and we did a Dub FX residency there for about 8 weeks in preparation to doing our 2016 touring. So yeah, where was I going with that? Yeah, so I have a new channel, and I have a new video which I'm really happy with, and shout out to Bruce Gill for filming that and for all his hard work in getting my things up and running. You really, when you start out making original music, you could go in a billion different directions, and it's nice to have people in your team and around you that can help you with that. So I appreciate the help very much. Thank you. And the other piece of news I have is I'm a little bit further along with my album, as you would expect, in another 2 weeks of going hard at it. And I want to play you something off the record. It's a collaboration that I was telling you about last Facebook session with a girl named Gentil Midvolsky, and if you're watching, Shan, man, this thing is I'm loving this. I'm loving this tune that we're doing. I've known Gentil probably about 15 years, which, for me being nearly 32 years old, that's almost half my life. So I think that we are making good music together, and I want to play it to you guys. So what I'm going to do is, because I try to get my music session happening through this Facebook Live thing and failed miserably, I'm going to have to learn how to do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to just I'm going to put it through one of my loop stations because loop stations are that cool that you can just put loads of music through there via your iPod or whatever. So hopefully this doesn't come through too strong. And this is a really special sneak preview, you guys, because I don't want to give too much of this music away, because when it drops, I want it to feel good and I want it to blow everybody away. So check this out. When the day is over, I have found my way. There's drum and bass vibes all the way. I can do much better, baby, without you in my space. And I am happy, baby. Beyond that. Did you guys like that? Is there some, can I get some love on that? Is there any thumbs ups? I don't know, it's all really lagged and delayed. I'm kind of learning not to pay any attention to what's going on the other screen, because last time I did that I shat myself and didn't really know what was going on anymore. Yeah, so that's an element to my record that that you may not have expected to come, from me, because I'm really doing more organic stuff live at the moment. But it's like it's a real dream of mine in the not too distant future to be able to take Gentil on the road, and for us to do a show together, or many shows together, do some touring together. Because I think that she's one of the most talented singers, and there are lots of singers like Gentil. I mean, actually, there's nobody quite like Gentil, but there's lots of singers in Gentil's position here in Melbourne who can sing their ass off and are world class, and they just need to be heard by the rest of the world. We're a long way away here in Australia, and to make the journey overseas for more than a 3-month period is pretty hard for us, quite like it is for you guys to come over to Australia, in the vice versa. So yeah, anyway, so I've bigged up Gentil, and the other person that I have to mention who's been really, really inspiring to me and super motivating is Cade. A lot of you guys will probably know Cade from performing and managing Dub FX. And in fact, Cade was on tour with us in 2016 and absolutely smashed every gig with his energy. And during the day, off the stage, just giving everybody really awesome vibes and keeping the crew really kind of gelled together. And nothing was too hard for him. And he's been really helping me a lot with my ideas and with the creative side, the social media side, and also production. As the big thing is that actually the drum and bass beat that you heard was basically co-produced by Cade. So I made the beat, and Cade is gelled it together and putting awesome production over it. So I can't thank you enough, Cato, my brother, if you're watching this. And definitely get onto Cade's social media and check out his Starfighters remixes. He's a badass drum and bass producer, and he's also produced a record for a guy called Phrase. So check Phrase out and check Cade out. Big love to both of you guys. I really can't imagine my life and my journey here without you. So appreciate that, boys. All right, so I'm going to do some more playing now. That's enough talking. I'm trying to keep my talking to a little bit less because, I don't know, I don't really feel like I'm that interesting to listen to. And I'm only coming out of one of your ears. So for those of you that just logged in, welcome. It's the third session. Basically, I feel like I've got it all under control now, and I'm standing. I'm not going to sit anymore. I enjoy standing. I stand all the time when I play. And I'm thrilled to be able to continue this series. I'm learning a lot on the way, and yeah, from what I've covered, if you guys have just logged in the last couple of minutes, I've played a cover that I used to do a lot, called "So Happy Together" by the Turtles, and now I'm about to hit you up with one of my original songs called "This Feeling," and sort of show you where I'm at with that, and you know, just play some music for you, man. Like that's what I want to do. That's what this is all about, playing and then sort of explaining a little bit about you know, my journey and where I'm at with everything. So it's really great to have you all here, and I'm going to press on with this. And yeah, again, this is called "This Feeling," and it's not a fully complete song yet, but it's getting there, and I'm just going to loop it all up and give it to you guys. Hope you enjoy. Yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I really do love making loops, you know. And I love having this freedom to be able to, I don't know, just jam this stuff out instead of play a complete song. We're always under a lot of pressure to play a complete song, but I just love jamming. Yep. 1, 2. The sea breaks deep, deep, and I try to keep this feeling in my mind. The sea breaks deep, deep, and I try to keep this feeling in my mind. Here we go. The sea breaks deep, deep, and I try to keep this feeling in my mind. To keep this feeling in my mind.
That's right now. The open marching had to get out of the rain. So I'm love. The open marching had to get out of the rain. So I'm love. The open marching had to get out of the rain. So I'm love. The open marching had to get out of the rain. So I'm love. The open marching had to get out of the rain. So I'm love. Had to get out of the way. So I'm
One, two, ow. Yeah. So that's kind of like my little outro that I've made to this feeling. At the moment, I'm playing around with that kind of idea. and I'm putting a lot of stuff in a studio environment as well and checking it there. But you know what? The thing that I'm really most interested in is that if it doesn't work, there's thumbs up. Thank you, thumbs up. I guess the comments are pretty delayed. Lee saying that, yeah, Kate is a guru, get him for a session number 4. Yeah, that's a really good idea, actually. Yeah, man, Kate is the man. He's a very, very talented and clever individual. And yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that I'm doing. You know, I'm putting reggae down, I'm putting dubby stuff down. Last session you heard some drum and bass. Now you've heard some stuff from Gentil, my collaboration with her, and yeah, I'm really actually delighted to be able to tell you guys that I've got about 14 songs on the go. So I've got plenty of stuff to show you in these sessions, and you know what? I know that not a lot of people are into this kind of thing, but you know, if you guys, you know, like something or don't like something so much, or have, you know, some good criticism from me, as we say, constructive criticism, you know, it's like send me a little thing on the what do you call it, the running comments. I usually go down and have a bit of a read and sort of see what people have written or have responded on, and that really helps me. It helps me a lot because, in fact, a lot of my friends and my peers that are playing similar music to me are actually on the other side of the world, and I have to send them things, and I have to wait a week, and then, you know, maybe there's something happened to the file, so I got to put the file in again, and it's a bit of a nightmare sometimes trying to get feedback. So if you guys have anything to put down, Adam's writing, what formats will your album be in? A very accessible one, Adam. There's no doubt about it. Something that everybody can download, something that everybody can listen to, and maybe some vinyl, because actually I've been thinking that since I'm doing a lot of dubwise stuff and a lot of reggae and drum and bass, that maybe I should get some vinyl done as well. But at the moment, I'm just so deep into writing and experimenting still with different sounds, because the stuff that you hear on the loop stations at the moment, beat wise, are a little bit old. They're kind of groovy. I like them, but the beats are a little bit old. And I'm making all new beats in the studio environment, and then putting them into my loop station. So I'm really looking forward to playing you some of that stuff next time as well. I've got to go down my little list as usual and have a look. Oh yeah, I have to mention this again. For the first time, I have a YouTube channel. So you guys should log on to there, because I have a very special new video clip of myself doing a loopy thing on some Liquid Jungle, and I don't know, it's my first shot at something like that, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, and, you know, share it if you like it. It's something that I'm pretty proud of, and also I'm going to put my Facebook sessions on there as well, and edit them a little bit so you don't listen to hours and hours of my talking, because firstly, I am aware of this, that the talking is only coming into one ear, but I figure that it's better to have a talkback mic than no talkback mic. For an example, if I do it this way, 1, 2, then I don't know how that sounds. Maybe better, maybe not, but it's really meant for singing or playing sax. I do actually have one more thing to mention that I forgot to even write down, but has come into my mind. Is that I've been sort of wondering what to include in the Facebook session and what not to, and I've sort of been doing a bit of everything, and I want to create some education based sort of tutorials. If anybody's interested in more of the technical thing of what I'm doing, I don't really want to waste people's time. If you just want to log on and hear my Facebook session, just the music, then you can hear the music and you can hear a little bit of talking. But there are a few people that have been asking me technical questions, and I'm writing to them. I'm writing often a lot of stuff, paragraph or a couple of paragraphs, and I sort of feel like that information could be shared with other people. So I'm going to split this Facebook sort of session thing into a bit of an educational series, and then just sort of more my showcasing my music and talking about the developing things for me. But I'm getting a little bit more comfortable doing this now. I feel really good. I feel really calm and relaxed this time around, and I'm not having a heart attack and reopening my browser and whatever. I'm feeling really happy about all of this. I hope you guys are happy too watching. It's really nice to have you with me, and I'm trying to grow this thing. So if you're enjoying these, share them with one other person, and that will go a really long way for me to be able to give my music and my art to the world. So, which is of course my mission. I'm going to do one more thing for you guys today, because I've launched a new YouTube channel, or my only YouTube channel, Andy V Music, and the video there is a Liquid Jungle track. I'm gonna do something in the same vein. It might be a really stupid idea, and then you might not want to look at the clip, but I'm going to improvise this one. This is going to be completely improvised. I'm going to make it up, and I really love playing music, as you guys know. I'm enjoying this a lot, and as you can see, I'm experimenting in my little room here with some light and different camera angles. Hope it looks a little bit better and sounds a bit better this week, and I'm going to continue on doing that. Just before I get started, this is a new guy here on the right side of your screen. He's a new little friend of mine that I found, and a couple of people have been asking. Well, not a couple, actually, a lot of people have been asking me about my main owl, my main man, and his name is Heinrich. And he's German. Well, he's half German, half Austrian. But yeah, Heinrich is with me all the time, all day, all night. He doesn't ever really have any complaints about anything that I do, which is nice. One organism in the entire world, maybe, that's in that way. But this is Heinrich, and he's an awesome guy. He's really cool. And Heinrich has got a friend who is unnamed at the moment. So someone throw me a name idea for Heinrich's new friend. Doesn't have to be German, doesn't have to be Austrian. Can be, I don't know, whatever you want it to be. But yeah, these guys help me through the hard times, man. Through the hard times and the grey. Alright, so I'm going to play a Liquid Jungle track and going to sign out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm having a great time. I'm really thoroughly enjoying myself, and I hope you guys are enjoying that too. So enjoy this track and enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I look forward to the next one already. I'm so pumped. I'm just loving it. And 1, 2. As I say in my performance, that I want to take you guys on a journey. So this track is all about going on a journey, and on a weekend when you guys have probably all been out somewhere, done something, and just hanging at home or chilling with some friends or whatever. Come with me on this journey. I just want to say one more time that this is completely improvised, so If you guys are into improvisation, spontaneous journey improvisation, hopefully you like this. you very much, guys, for listening. I've had an absolute ball. It's been one of the funnest hours, and really, for sure, the funnest hour of this year. Can't wait to do another one for you. Tune in a fortnight and tell a couple of people so I can grow this thing. I'm really so happy to have the chance to do it. So if you know someone who might like this kind of thing, pass it on. And I look very, very forward to seeing you all in 2 weeks. So Andy B, over and out. Thanks for listening. I'm just going to jam this one out.